the gun, it's Dart. This one is caught by Robinson. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They'll go. It's Scatterboo. And he will have a Giants first down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on fourth down.
And the Giants first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Once again, it's Scatterboo. Has some room inside the 30. And he will get into the end zone. And Scatterboo. Touchdown, New York. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. Price now to return it. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Now here's Aaron Jones. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. From the 24 now, here's second and 7. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
He'll go right back to Jefferson. They connect again. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Ball on the 39. Here's second and 4. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And that just adds to the start for this one. They walk down the field to get the touchdown, and then the defense joins the offensive party, Greg. Each side has scored a touchdown early on.
Yeah, and you just can't draw up a worse start than this, Mike. I mean, not only to allow the opposing team to go down and score on their first drive, but then to follow it up with a pick 6. You find yourself in a big hole here early. Do they have enough to dig their way out?
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. Price now to return it. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play.
Brings up second and 7. At the
Vikings football as we begin this second quarter. They've got it second down and 7.
Ready up.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd and 6.
Here we go, set. Check out.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Cordell Flott. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame. You wanted me to come running when you called my name. You wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you.
It can hold over 82,000 fans, and every one of those seats is filled for this one, as our coverage of the NFL brings us to MetLife Stadium. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Chicago Bears and the New York Giants. Young Kweku has it all teed up, and away we go from East Rutherford. Devin Duvernay to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. On play action, Williams. The throw left side finds Burden. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Working from the gun, Williams escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. This one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
And the Bears, first down. A gain of 9 yards. First down.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Staying grounded with Swift. And they're going to bring him down just moments before he's able to break it across midfield. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And it'll be first down Bears.
A gain of 12. First down Bears.
Going to run again with Swift. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
It's only a gain of 1. Back-to-back misfires on the ground, and they're facing 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. He rolls to his right. Odunze's got it, right side. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That one goes for 31 yards. And that'll be first down, Chicago. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. First down throw by Williams. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second. Here's Williams. He set up the screen here to Swift. Room to run inside the 20. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. All right, still scoreless through one quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Bears with a chance for at least 3, possibly 6. Williams to throw on third. It's on target to Moore. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears get the game's first points here in the second. DJ Moore, the touchdown. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's Devin Singletary on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Giants lining things up. First and 10. Now here's Cam Scatterbull on the ground. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Kind of more aggressive call on second.
It's Scatterbull on second down. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Tackle made by Jaquan Brisker.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On the handoff, here's Scatterbull. And a nice little run there, gets him 5. Second down upcoming.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. Going right back to Scatterbull. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of the series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Forced out to his right. Pass brought in by Slayton. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. A good pass from the rookie out of Ole Miss, and it gets him a first.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Darts out of the shotgun. Connection made with his running back. This is Cam Scatterbull. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
First down. Let's go now. First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Scatterbull now from the gun. And he's able to fight this down to the 2. That's 8 yards on that run, and now it's second down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2. Running with Scattergood. And the defense holds him at the 2. Brock, he can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone.
When you get stuff like that on a second down run, the focus kind of shifts from getting a first down to just giving your punter enough room to get the ball out.
Third and just 2 to go.
Here we go. Set. Go.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Buys time, rolling right. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Giants get their first points of this game just before halftime. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? Well, it sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Josh Blackwell to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. He's back to throw. He's going deep this time. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Well, they've been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground.
This is caught inside the 15. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Santos now for the extra point. And his kick is good. What an ending to our opening half as they take the lead. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. On the return, this is Singletary. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Pulled in by his back, Scattergood. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper, shredding the slopes, or dude shredding a defense just like that.
Going all the way to the end zone here. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Jalen Johnson with the pick. And the Bears get a great return up close to their own 30 before they're able to drag him down.
You know, Kay, we worked long enough together. You know exactly what I was saying to our producer in Talkback. Circle that play. That could be the play we come back to when this game's all said and done and say it's a turning point play. You hate picks in the end zone, and you hate them in the second half.
They're going to run here. Kyle Monunga. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
To throw, Williams. Chased out to his right. Now up enough to move the chains.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
First down, Chicago.
First down, here's Swift. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Dumped off to his running back. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
At the 49-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Swift. Good defensive effort here, drives him back across midfield on their own side. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Running behind center with Swift. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the third quarter. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Bears football to begin the fourth as they try to hang on to the lead in a close game. Four yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. Williams from the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. Now he takes it. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. They got 21 yards on the play. And it'll be first down Bears.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
They'll run it with Monangai. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. And they need more of those as they trail by a score. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
He hits the lane for about 7. That's going to bring up third down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Looking to throw. On the move, headed right. Catch made. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Bears go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the fourth. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes the comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. On the return, this is Singletary. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Giants take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Brings up
From the gun, here's Dart. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this third down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Darts looking at this third and long. He throws a bullet deep to the right, and that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. We'll take over inside the red zone as he goes out on the return. Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Up next, it's our main event between the New York Giants and the Baltimore Ravens. Tyler Lupe is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're underway from the bank. Gunnar Olszewski now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Going play action with Darts. Bails out of the pocket quick. Throw right side is caught by Robinson. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Giants.
Coming left is Tracy. And he gets him around 6 there. Brought down by Teddy Buchanan.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
It's Tracy on 2nd down. And that's all with the offense dialed up. They're sticking for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31. From the gun, it's Tracy. He has room past the 25. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Giants take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive.
Okay, you know what a run like that does? For everybody, for the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense, it just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
Koo with the extra point. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Rasheen Ali on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. And that return ends, but they are very happy about it. Offense taking over all the way down to the opposition's 45. 1st and 10 now from the 46. Jackson looking to throw right away. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. He was looking for Mark Andrews. And that'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson. Headed out right. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down at that 17-yard line. A 28-yard pickup there. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
From the red zone on first. This one's to Andrews out right. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11.
Jackson yet again. Escapes out to the left. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And they take this in for the score. The Ravens finish off their opening drive. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. At this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it to.
Okay, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Devin Singletary on the return. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
New York to the line. First and 10. Let's start on the ground here. Tracy. And we'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. He gets 16 yards on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to the bank in just a moment. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They'll be set up 2nd and 7. That's complete to Darius Slayton. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision. It led to a post-snap first down.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Now they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
A handoff to Tracy. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Trying to find his tight end. So that brings up 4th and long.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
They'll go. Here's Dart. He connects downfield. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a second quarter lead.
Quarterback, receiver, yeah, they'll get the credit. Those numbers and those stats, they're theirs. But that play happens, Kate, because the big guys up front give them enough time to make it happen. From one side of the field to the other, bingo.
Koo on now for the extra point. And he misses the point after, so this stays a 6-point game. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Return coming from the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. And it's going to bring up 2nd down.
At the 26-yard line.
Offense to the line fast. We motion the tight end over. Now Jackson. Forced out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Lamar. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens get a late score and tie it before the half. Zay Flowers, the touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
No stranger to this in his career, Brock. John Harbaugh wants his offense to tack on 2 more. Jackson throwing for it. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work. Surprising that he wasn't out there to break the tie with a point after, as he gets out there now to kick this off. On the return, here comes Olszewski. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Buys time, rolling right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
1st down now, ball at the 33. Lamar back to throw. He'll set up the screen for Henry. He finds space into the red zone. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
It's a gain of 5.
Lamar now from the gun. That one connects. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's good for Baltimore. First down.
Henry takes it in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get some late points and the lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
All right, going to get a 2-point try here, Brock. Jackson gets his offense lined up. All right, they're going to throw for it. Escapes the pocket. And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead.
19, Giants 13.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out. So no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you need more interceptions.
And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Caught at the 20-yard line. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7. The Giants using their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Driving forward with Scatterboot. Kicked it outside. Found himself about 4 yards as a result. It's 2nd down. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Setting up, 2nd and goal. Out of the gun this time, here's Dunt. Looking for Ravens get him, down he goes. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with a quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
One final shot before the half. He's got it. And he won't make the marker. They rally to him in time. That's going to be a turnover on downs. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Njoku all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Hey, middle.
We'll work against the blitz. Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Giants are all over it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
2nd and 18 at the 13-yard line.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Giants get the football with a very short field ahead. Just a little outside the 20. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Right back to Neighbors, and he's got it. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Giants first down.
Going with Scatterbo here on the ground. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal. At the
Dart
Ravens.
now against the blitz. And oh, he got it! Interception! Nate Wiggins has got it! And the Ravens will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own
Baltimore
20-yard
offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Chased out to his right. Caught by Flowers. Get some space around midfield. And a stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. Give him 37 on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Hey, Ozzy, check out.
Lamar out of the pistol. Buying some time right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So now they have 3rd and short.
Hey.
Henry's going to try to pick it up. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Took his shot at 6 that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. On the move, headed right. He tucks it and takes off. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. So they'll be set up with a 1st and goal when we come back. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
What? 180. Nice shot. Report. Sit up.
From the red zone now. And he's going to score a touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens go up by 12 in the fourth. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
He rolls to his right. Nothing doing on that two-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. Well, Brock, I know you're fond of referencing the great sport of baseball. That is 3 strikes for them, going for 2, and frankly, a little surprising they even tried it a third time.
Yeah, I'm out. Yeah, I'm officially out on this, and if we get a golden sombrero, I may walk right out of this box.
On the return, this is Singletary. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Finds him over the middle. Along the right sideline, there's space. Touchdown, New York! The Giants now within 1 score in the fourth. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Extra point by Koo is up and good. And the Giants trim the deficit down to 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Ali to return it. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. We've set it downs for him from the 31. First down, here's Lamar. He's throwing deep to the left side. They did it! He made the interception! And they're going to drop him to end the return, but this turnover isn't going to stand. We've got flags at the spot right where he picked it off. On first down, Jackson flushed out of the pocket. This one's caught. It's Andrews near the sideline. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
First down and 10 yards to go.
From the red zone on first. Escapes the pocket. That throw behind his intended target.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a 2-possession game here in the fourth. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
On the return, this is Singletary. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Darts out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. 2nd and 3 now. From the gun, here's Darts. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Throwing from the gun. It's on target to Johnson. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down. The Giants using their 1st timeout. Dart gonna throw again. Forced out to his right. Has a man on target to Johnson. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line.
I can guarantee you that's going to be Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
And he goes down, so they're set up with a nice 1st and goal as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Dart setting in to throw here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and remind him, now listen guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Back to throw. And the pass succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit.
Giants 28.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Ali to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Bails out of the pocket quick. Rolling and takes a deep shot down the middle. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Javon Holland comes up with it. And the Giants take over with a chance to win this game.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that sensed they needed the big play.
And he gets in, touchdown! The Giants jump in front late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. Cool, all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Ali to return it. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Ravens take over on 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Middle.
Sending a tight end in motion left. Here he is to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Hey, middle.
Setting up to pass. Trying to push deep downfield. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Giants make the play that should win them this game. That last interception.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector. Shorten it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott living in the